Hello, friends, and welcome to Dragon Mom's Blessing. This is a very special, somewhat spontaneous live, specifically for the Pisces lunar eclipse that is now in full force. So the energies are quite intense right now. And I am excited to connect with y'all for this live and to connect with our dragon moms, which is exactly what we're going to be doing today. We're going to go on a powerful meditation journey today where we're going to connect with our dragon moms, special dragon spirit guide that holds this divine feminine frequency. And we are going to kind of receive an activation and a blessing under this beautiful feminine full moon energy. So if you're excited, let me know in the comments. We'll just give people a few minutes to kind of filter in, to get settled with the energies as we gear up for this. It's going to be a bumpy ride, so strap in. It's going to be intense in the best possible way. I hope you're ready for it. So just let me know in the comments where you're tuning in from, and have you yet met your dragon mom? Or is this going to be a first? Florida, and nope, this is the first, says Amanda. Mick MK says from Georgia, and nope, not yet. Exciting. Chris says this is new to me. Yay, I'm super excited, guys. Like, I had a feeling when I set the intention, when I got the hit for this live, which was totally spontaneous, by the way. I just got the hit for this last night. Usually I like a little more preparation, but it was totally like spontaneous that it's like, you have to go live, Hannah. The dragons are like, you have to go live. And then the Dragon Mom Collective came in and was like, and you have to help people connect with their dragon moms because it's time. It's time. So I sense, and maybe you can let us know in the comments, that maybe like a lot of you out there have a rocky relationship with your real mom, your 3D human earth mom. And that's why this Dragon Mom Collective is coming in to remind you that you always have like many spiritual moms and archetypal energies you can connect in with and get that nurturing and that support that maybe you never got. So I'm looking forward to it. And Gabriel, nice. Welcome. Got someone from Switzerland, Mallory from Tennessee, Jose from New Jersey. Yes, we got, yeah. Plaid Octopus says yes. Grimlock says yes. Stuart from Texas, welcome. Glad to hear I'm always resonating with you. Welcome, friends. Yeah, just come in, get comfy, chill with these vibes. Awesome. Yeah, chill with these vibes, friends. I'm very much looking forward to starting this live stream. I'm just reading your comments. We'll get started in a second. I just want to give people time to get in here. It seems like more and more people are coming in. I feel the energy is really powerful. Does anyone else feel that? You can give me some ones in the comments if you're feeling this powerful energy. If you feel like you're going to get this powerful activation. Elle says your videos always seem to appear on my feed at the most perfect times. Glad to hear that, my friend. Yeah, divine timing, as I like to say. Jackson from Australia. Excellent. Yeah, by the way, I'm tuning in from Berlin, Germany myself. And fun fact there, I was actually in Australia when I created my TikTok account, when I first got started with this. Then I was in the States again for a bit, and now I'm in Germany, and that's just how I roll. I'm just like beep bopping around the world, yeah? Smurf is also Germany. Oh my God, yes. Yeah, unite. We're doing some powerful grid work over here right now. Cool. Yeah, much love to you all, everyone that's showing up for yourselves in this collective, coming in, sending you love. You can let me know if you haven't yet where you're tuning in from. Have you yet connected with your dragon mom, or will this be the first time? Just let me know. We're going to get started, friends, in a moment. For those of you just coming in, I'm just giving people some time to get in, to get settled, And then we're going to dive in with this very powerful meditation journey to meet our dragon moms and to receive these like activations, these gifts from them. Cool. Smurf says, I'm from Colorado, but Germany is a big trigger faux show. Glad to hear it. Sounds like it's a synchronicity for you. Clarissa from Montreal, welcome. Riley, first time seeing me live. Welcome to my live. Yeah, I don't go live so much anymore. It's a rare occurrence. And as I was saying, this is like totally random that I'm even going live right now. Like the dragons almost made me do it. So I'm just here. I'm rolling with it. I'm here. I'm serving you guys. Here's a channel for these energies. Jackson's the first for me, even though I love dragons. Awesome. Super exciting. Possum says, been getting contact from star guides. She might be one. Totally. Yeah, so like your dragon mom could be like an earth dragon mom, like come from earth, be a dragon elemental. She could be more of a galactic dragon, a celestial dragon. She could be from like another planet, another reality even entirely. It's going to vary for everyone where their unique dragon mom is coming from, and you can trust your intuition on kind of what hits you get on that. Cool. So it seems like we're getting settled. So how's everyone feeling with these energies? How are you rolling with the energies so far of this lunar eclipse in Pisces? It's really fucking intense, if I do say so myself. I'm curious how y'all are feeling it. Anxiety, says Riley. Seems good so far, says Gabriel. Clarissa says crying a lot. Yeah, see, boom, we just got 3 totally different answers, right? Like, it hits everyone differently. But I think regardless of how it hits you, whether you see it more as a positive or negative polarity, one thing's for certain, and it is intense. It's that it's intense. Also that it is very much kind of the point of no return, and it's sort of this like pivotal choice point moment, if you will, that I'm kind of sensing. So yeah, I will say my experience with the energies, first off, that I am dedicating this live to my grandmother because she actually just passed today on this lunar eclipse in Pisces, which is totally crazy because she was a Pisces and she was very old, and I know she's wanted to pass for a very long time. And then boom, as soon as we came in today, it just happened and she passed. And I'm very happy for her, actually. It's not for me so much a time of sorrow, more so it's like a time of celebrating her life and celebrating connection and celebrating like this divine feminine energy, this matriarchal energy. And so I am, like bringing in her energy. She's joining us today as sort of an OG kind of dragon mom. She has a little bit of dragon energy herself, though I would say she's got more angelic energy. And yeah, it's really quite crazy because like I said, I kind of just got the hit to do this live last night, and I was really, really resistant to it because I honestly am coming from this really intense retreat over the weekend where I was completely exhausted. I slept like 16 hours straight after this retreat. I've been totally exhausted. It's been a lot to integrate. And I was like, oh, you guys want me to go live? Like that takes a lot of energy. I don't know if I'm up for that right now. But the dragons are like, yeah, it's really important that you do this lunar eclipse like meditation journey with the collective. I was like, okay, got it. And then today I woke up. I didn't really get any sleep because I was woken up by my brother who said that my grandma was dying. And then I've been dealing with like that the entire day, and it's been totally exhausting. And again, I was like, I don't know if I want to go live tonight. I'm feeling really tired. I'm feeling like I've got a lot to process right now. Do I really have to do it? And they were like even more adamant. They're like, it's even more important that you do this, that you go live, that you share these energies right now. And I don't know why. I just know it's important. There's something special about this particular time, and there's something special about us all coming together and kind of like amplifying our energies together. And we have 77 people. I just saw right then when I said that, 77 amplifying each other's energies, supporting each other. There's something like a seed we're planting collectively, and being together, we're going to kind of like amplify that to levels we couldn't even fathom on our own. So it's very, very special live. And I also didn't know that we were going to connect with the Dragon Moms until like late last night. That also seems like a blessing and like a gift. And I'm really, truly excited to see where we go with this today. I sense, with this thing with my grandma, for me personally and for my family, ancestral healing has been very strong under these Pisces, like lunar eclipse energies. So I have a feeling for others attending, this might be big for you too. Probably not everyone, but probably for a lot of you. Something to just kind of be aware of in your energy as you go into this experience. Cool. Courtney was just talking to her dragon mom. Dark Wolf, thank you for your condolences. And Possum says, I'm opening portal. Totally. Yeah, thanks, guys. I appreciate the support and the love. Yeah, and let's do it. I'm excited. I'm really excited to see what manifests. Like I said, it's really... I don't know why it's so important that I went live today and that we have this journey, but I'm really keen to find out. So I would say let's like give it a little bit more time. Oh, it's 12:12 here as I say this. Very synchronistic. Let's just give it a little bit more time, like give people more time to show up if anyone's kind of straggling in a bit late. And we'll do a little Q&A right now, okay? So let me know in the comments if you have any burning questions for me, whether about Dragon Moms or Dragons, Ascension, these eclipse energies, twin flame energy, also very strong right now. And yeah, we'll just chat, we'll vibe, we'll answer questions for a little bit right before we build into this journey. It's going to be intense. Young Boy Official says, how are you feeling today? Thank you. I'm feeling pretty good. It's been an emotional roller coaster for me with this thing with my grandma, but I would say overall I'm feeling really, really good. I'm feeling very high vibrational, if I could describe it. Dark Wolf says, I found a mystery dragon egg toy at Walmart and let the fates decide which one I got. That sounds so fun. Nokmok says, I offer flowers and smoke to the Dragon Moms. Thank you. Appreciate you. I'm sure they're happy that you're doing this. Okay, so Possum Queen says, do star seeds and dragon souls align? So I assume you mean like, is there crossover between star seeds and dragon souls? To which I would say 1,000% yes. It's like, in a way, they're like, dragon souls are just kind of an offshoot of star seeds. They're a form of star seeds. Because like many different planets have dragons on them, including this one. Even though we don't physically see them with our eyes anymore, they're still here energetically on the higher planes. But like, yeah, I would say most planets have dragons. So a dragon soul could very much be a star seed as well. Like that's just been from the other planets. Does that make sense? Am I making sense? Let me know. So Courtney says, so are these our Dragon Moms or my Dragon Guide's mom, or maybe both? These are like, so essentially what this is like a dragon that is like your spiritual mom in a way, that has like signed up, that has decided to adopt you, if you will. Maybe it's like in a past life you were a dragon and she was or is your actual mom in a past life or a parallel life. Maybe there is no like actual like blood connection there, but she has adopted you for whatever reason and she's taking you under her wing. Gotta love the puns. How many dragon moms are there? Infinite. There's an infinite amount. There's so many, like more than humans exist for sure, because there's way more dragons than humans. So glad that you caught it as well, Dark Wolf Walker. Just checking the comments. And sorry if I missed yours. There's a lot coming at me right now. Trying to keep track. So it's often, this person saying, it's often I feel like I am the dragon mom. Does anyone feel the same? That's totally a thing. Yeah, so you yourself can embody the dragon mom archetype, of course. And I would say, don't discredit the fact that you also have a dragon mom, though. Even if you embody that energy, everyone has a mom. Every mom has a mom, right? So you still have a dragon mom. So can you tell us the latest twin flame energies in the last part of 2024? Sure. So let me just tap into that for a sec. So I think and feel like there's more energy kind of happening and picking up with the twin flame connection right now. Maybe you've experienced this. I've certainly observed this in the past like month or so. Like people that I know like haven't spoken with their twin in a long time, like suddenly have out of the blue. Or maybe like me, I haven't like been in physical contact with my twin, but I've had very, very vivid, lucid dreams with my twin, which is a first for me, and it feels very real and very physical. So there is like, yeah, more of these encounters, like more twins coming together in some capacity to activate each other, because we're going to a new level. We're all kind of bringing in more light than we ever have before. It's like a whole new capacity of light that we are opening ourselves up to, and that's what like the end of this year is about. So it's been a very intense year, this year of the dragon. It's been an intense year of transformation and release. But the last part of 2024 that we're heading into now is gearing up for 2025, which is more about kind of filling the spaces that were made this year and kind of building new foundations and new structures. So you can just expect, if you're on the twin flame journey, that you'll have like manifestations in that capacity. I don't necessarily feel like there's going to be like a ton of twin flame unions just yet. That's going to come in a couple of years or so. But what I do see is there's big steps happening toward that union right now. And for the divine feminine, that's going to look like stepping more into her life's purpose and sacred mission more than ever before. So that's what we got. And meanwhile, what divine masculine's doing is like really just releasing the programming of the matrix, like to a degree they never have before. It's very much shocking to the system, and they're integrating right now. David Adams asks, will dragons return? Well, they never really left. They're here. They're just kind of in hiding in a way. We can't perceive them when we're at a lower vibrational frequency. But yeah, to answer your question, yes, I believe, like, for those of us that go to the reality where humanity ascends and we bring in this new earth, like 1,000%, dragons are going to be, like, walking among us again. And probably many of you that are there now will even have your own dragon form that you'll be able to access in this new earth, which is really cool. It sounds like complete fantasy and crazy talk, I know, right now, but the transformation that's going to happen over the next like 20 years, it's going to be so quantum, so multi-dimensional. It's going to happen. It's like so much is going to happen in a short period of time that this planet is going to be unrecognizable in 10, 20 years time. And that will be one of the changes that I predict will be occurring. What do you mean connect with higher self? So your higher self is like a higher aspect of yourself. So here in 3D, you vibrate at a certain frequency. It's like a lower frequency. As you move up in dimensions, like we're moving to the 5th dimension for New Earth, It's higher and higher frequencies. So your higher self you can think of as like just any aspect of yourself that's at a higher frequency than you. It's sort of your oversoul. I like to think of it in the analogy of life being like a video game. And it's like our higher selves are essentially the players of this video game that see that it's a video game, and they can see they don't have full control over the player character like the avatar within the game, but they more or less have a say in that and what they do. They co-create with that avatar character, right? And we are the avatars within the game that most of the time we don't even realize like it's a video game, and we take it very seriously, and it's very, very dramatic. So yeah, when you connect with your higher self, you're connecting you're breaking the fourth wall. Let's think of it that way. You're breaking the fourth wall. You're getting real meta. You're connecting with this higher aspect of yourself that sees that this is a video game, that it is like this matrix, it is this illusion, and it can be very empowering. I would recommend, if you haven't done that, to do that. And we have 7.7 likes right now, so yay, celebrate all the 7 7s and 22 hearts. Yay, 7722. Very synchronistic. Okay. Let me just check the comments. Any other questions? So just a heads up, if people are just coming in, just answering some questions right now. I think in 5 minutes or so, we'll get started with this meditation journey. We're just kind of like giving people time to settle into these energies, which can be quite intense. So Dark Wolf says, I know many of us are either in tower moments or heading to them. Any advice from dragon spirits on that, I assume? And yeah, it's like, just hold the light, okay? Hold the light. That's what I get. You'll probably get some direct advice from your dragon mom shortly when we do this meditation journey. But I feel like in general, it's just like, hold the light. No matter how dramatic things seem on the outside, don't get sucked into that drama, yeah? Remember that you are light, that you are love, that you are a powerful fucking divine creator. And when you hold that frequency, reality has no choice but to rise up and meet you at that frequency. But when you get sucked into like all the drama that you're seeing around you, like these wars and, you know, the homelessness, the poverty, the abuse, the sickness, the drama, when you get sucked into that, then you go down to the lower frequency, and that doesn't help anyone. The best thing you can do for yourself and for the world and the collective is to hold the light, And that doesn't mean to just spiritually bypass your feelings. When you get triggered and you see things that upset you, feel those things and then release them and anchor back into the light, anchor back into like a higher perspective on the matter. Hopefully that helps, and know that this too shall pass. It's just going to keep getting better and better as we move along this ascension path. Yeah, how to handle that dramatic change coming. Yeah, exactly. It is. And just know too, like November is going to be something big. I don't know what it is specifically. No one's going to really know specifically what this is until it happens, but there's something big coming in November, and we're all kind of like gearing up particularly for 2027, which is going to be in a way like another 2020. It doesn't mean the exact same things are going to happen as in 2020, but it's going to be like doubly as intense as 2020. Like some big shit's gonna happen. But know that if you're here, if you're seeing this, like you're gonna be more than ready for it. Like you're a front runner. You're made to kind of like hold this high frequency of light and to lead others into it, to guide them. Friend, if you have so this question is, how can I find out if I have dragon energy? If you're watching this, you do. You already do. I can just tell you that. You wouldn't be a match to the frequency of this video if you didn't already have some dragon energy in some way. But if you want more information, like detailed information, I talk about all of this at length on my YouTube channel, which is just Own Your Powers. That's my YouTube channel. There's a shit ton of videos on dragons and how to know if you're a dragon soul and dragon energy and all that. But a great way to start is like, do you feel drawn to dragon energy? Have you always been interested in dragons? Does it feel like significant to you in some way? If so, that's your tell. It's as simple as that. can you bring up the Akashic record? I find it helpful to understand and want to hear your thoughts. So in a way, when we go on this journey, we're accessing the Akashic records. So the Akashic records kind of just store like every experience that's ever existed anywhere. And it's like the ultimate library in a sense. And it's not just like, if you call it a library, it can kind of make it too small and insignificant for what it actually is, because for us it's like, oh, we just like read a book. But the Akashic records, like literally you go and you get to experience like other lifetimes and stuff when you access the Akashic records. So you can like go access your life as a dragon, let's say, with your dragon mom, for example. That might be happening for many people today. And it's really quite simple to open your records. It's simply just setting the intention to do so. You will be able to do so. You will be granted access to do so, at least for your own records. When it comes to accessing other people's records, that's something that's a little more advanced, and it requires, of course, like permission from others and stuff. But when you bring up your own records, simple. You have, like free will over that. So psychic medium Tosh says, my dragon guide tells me that dragons are coming to help humanity raise the consciousness of others. 1000%. Yeah. Yes, exactly. That's why there's like this rise of dragon energy. Yeah. And you'll see it in pop culture. You see it right now. So many dragons in pop culture right now. Like, how fucking crazy is it? It's the year of the dragon. And like, I'll tell you, I'm like listening to the Fourth Wing like book series right now, which is all about dragon riders. And then like the House of the Dragon just got season 2. There's Dragon Prince just got a new season. Dragon Age is getting a new game for the first time in a decade. There's just so many dragon things in the collective right now. That's not a coincidence. It's very spiritually connected. Dragons want to come in. They will come in whatever way is like easiest. And for most of humanity right now, it's easiest to see them as being like fictional creatures. So that's how they will present themselves. And that's the medium through which they will present themselves. But yeah, it's like for those of us that are more conscious and spiritually awakened, this will be more like obvious. Like you can just call upon your dragons more easily. You're going to find that you're connecting with more dragons. You're seeing more dragons and stuff. And they're 1000% here to help us raise our consciousness, to lift our frequency, because they're very high frequency beings. And something that's cool about them that not all spiritual beings have is they're able to like shift their frequency at will and go like between all the dimensions like really quickly and easily. They can lower their frequency and they can lift their frequency, and it's super cool. Yeah, love Dragon Prince. Hell yeah, it's fucking great. Oh, Chris, what a lovely question. What a synchronistically timed question. What's the relationship between dragons and angels? That's so funny you asked, because literally I already filmed this video about dragon energy versus angel energy for my YouTube. So I'd encourage checking that out. It hasn't gone live yet. It'll probably go live in the next couple of days when I've gotten some time to edit it. But yeah, I would encourage just checking that out. I don't want to spoil too much, but I would say, yeah, the energies can be quite different, but they can overlap. So beings, for example, like my main guide has both angel and dragon energy. So beings can hold both frequencies. Brian's asking, how do you know if you have talked to a dragon? You just know, friend. You just know. I would say it's that obvious. You just know. You just know. If you feel that you have, then you have, and it's that simple. I think all of this stuff, like this psychic ability stuff, just comes down to us reclaiming trust in our own experiences and our own abilities. And so if you feel like, if you set the intention, you're like, I want to talk to my dragon mom, done. Start having a conversation out loud or in your head, whichever feels more comfortable to you. You're having a conversation with your dragon mom. It's that simple. if you've had a conversation like with a being and then you like get the sense, you're like, oh, I think that was my dragon guide. I think I just talked to a dragon. Trust that. Roll with it. As long as it feels good, it feels positive, it feels expansive. If it doesn't, if it feels like contracted, I say, that's an indication it could be something masquerading as a dragon that isn't actually. It could be a shapeshifter of sorts. You never know. But if it feels like good and it's just, there's no like running around in circles in your mind about it, probably you can just trust that first hit that you get. Heard that the dragons were of the neutral caste and the militant draconians attacked the Lyrant. Yeah, I guess that probably tracks. I don't know all the specifics, but I would say with every being, like all beings are different. It's like not all draconians actually are bad. There's like, they get a bad rap that it's like the whole species is just evil, which is not true. And it doesn't mean necessarily either that all dragons are inherently neutral. It's like dragons can be good and evil and neutral. And really same for every being. It's that you're going to find all sorts of manifestations and aspects of every being. Even like you yourself have like a million different multi-dimensional aspects that, you know, anyone can really like tap into these different aspects of you, if that makes sense. Yeah, Smurf said I had to process some past life shame from that incarnation. Yeah, I would say, like, I actually relate, and this is also something I was planning on doing some YouTube videos on. I relate very strongly as, like, both the Draconian and a Lyran starseed, probably more so than, like, my other starseed lineages, other than Syrian. I would say those are maybe, like, the biggest three for me. And, yeah, it definitely leads to, like, a lot of conflicting energies. It's interesting. Okay. How do you clear your energy and your home's energy? Set the intention to do so, my friend. Set the intention to do so, and it's done. And if you want to have a ritual around it where like you spray something or you kind of just like use incense, I don't know, Palo Santo, something like that, you can do that. You don't have to, though. You can use dragon's fire itself. You can, like, literally breathe it yourself, like, channel the dragons and, like, breathe dragon's fire yourself to cleanse your home. You can ask your dragons to cleanse your home and to protect it. It's all about intention. All this, like, magical, spiritual, psychic stuff just comes down to intention. What is your intention? Just trust that it's so, and it's really that simple. I hear incense on a Roomba works great. Haha, that sounds hilarious. That's giving me such a funny picture in my head. So Michelle's like, in your opinion, can you know that you're a new soul? Of course. I would say anything's possible. Of course you can. And yeah, it's possible that there's many new souls here on the planet right now, as well as old souls, because that new soul energy is needed, as well as the old soul energy, to bring like this kind of purity into the mix. Joshi says, I'm a very ancient soul. Me too, friend. Me too. Okay. The neck scratching like a cat. Oh, yeah, Lyran. Yeah, exactly. Definitely. Definitely got those Lyran vibes. Okay, so that said, I think we've given it a good amount of time. It's okay. Confirmed. It is 1, 2, 3, 4, as I had that thought here. It is 1, 2, 3, 4. So I think it's time, friends, to meet our dragon moms. If you're ready for it, we're going to dive into it with a powerful meditation journey. Very much looking forward to it. We can vibe a little bit when we get out of this meditation. But now I would invite you to First, make sure you're in a place where you're not going to be disturbed if possible, a place that is peaceful, where it's going to be quiet, where you can really focus on this and open yourself safely to these energies. And then when you're ready, you can close your eyes. And start to bring awareness to your breathing. Not controlling it, just allowing it. Drawing awareness to it. The inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Setting the intention that with every inhale, you are drawing in golden source lights to activate you, to cleanse you, to protect you, to open your channel to the divine, to repair your DNA and prepare your energy body for a greater influx of light. And you can feel with each inhale how this golden source light washes over you in waves upon waves of healing, enlivening energy, permeating your cells, permeating your very being, just dissolving resistance instantly. And as you exhale, you can just let that go. Let it flow back to Mother Earth for transmutation as you yourself get lighter and lighter, clearer and clearer, more and more whole in your own energy, more and more grounded in this present moment, this eternal now moment. As you continue to breathe, just starting to bring awareness, starting to do a body scan, starting at the top of your head, moving slowly downward, noticing any part of your body or you're feeling pain, tension, resistance, anxiety, intrusive thoughts. Just noticing without judgment, choosing to recognize these sensations for what they are. Messengers. They are simply messengers letting you know what is blocking your psychic channel today, what is blocking you from connecting with the divine, from activating your higher self, your dragon energy. So you can just draw awareness to these sensations with love appreciation, gratitude. Knowing they just want to be seen, they just want to be heard. So giving them that with your presence, with your focus, if only for a moment. And then exhaling, letting them go with love, letting them flow back to Mother Earth for transmutation and transformation as you yourself get lighter and lighter, brighter and brighter, clearer and clearer, more and more grounded in your sovereignty, remembering, knowing, choosing to be that divine creator of your own reality, your own experience, reclaiming this now. So one more time, you can take in a nice, deep, deep, nourishing inhale of this golden source light, just drawing it in, taking it in, receiving it now, allowing it now. And then exhaling, releasing anything that's not that, letting it go. Anchoring into higher and higher frequencies of light. And now that you have done so, you can call upon your higher self, your spirit team, the universe, God, source, whatever name you prefer, the consciousness of your body itself, your ancestors, your ancestral line, and most importantly, in our spotlight today, your dragon mom. Instantly feeling how you are protected by this bubble of divine unconditional love from each and every one of these sources. Knowing, remembering that you are connected, protected, and loved always, in all ways. You are safe. You are here. You are free to just be you now. Just inhaling and allowing yourself to relax into these energies as these sources hold you in this bubble, this container of divine love now. You are so safe. You are so loved. You are exactly where you're meant to be at this time. So with all these sources present, just taking a moment to set your intention for this journey, getting clear, most importantly, on how you would like to feel at the end of this experience. And allowing yourself to feel that now, to hold that in your heart space now, knowing that it exists here and now. It's already here within you. It is you, and you are it. So just let it flow. Let it be. Let it be. And then I want you to take this intention from your heart space. I want you to imagine you're holding it between your hands. You can feel the energy of this intention between your hands, the temperature, the size, the weight, all of it. You can just play with it for a moment. And when you're ready, you can lift this intention above your head in the physical and officially offer it to your higher self, your guides, the universe, the collective. Feeling how instantaneously it is taken from you and it is done. There's nothing more you have to do. You don't need to keep focusing on it. You don't need to control. It is done. Trust the process. Trust the co-creation. Take a moment to just anchor into gratitude for that co-creation, that beautiful co-creation. And now, because this is a powerful group energy that we are creating together, I want you to imagine now that we are all in a circle together with our respective guides, our ancestors, our dragons, our higher selves. Imagine we are now standing in circle together, that we are taking hands. We are connecting our energies in harmony with each other, supporting each other, loving each other, walking each other home now. You can take a conscious inhale, drawing in golden source light as much as you can fill your lungs with. And as you exhale, I want you to imagine sending that to the person on your right-hand side. And then on your next inhale, allow yourself to receive from the left-hand side, letting it come into your being. We'll do this together for a few breaths. Exhaling, sending love to the soul on your right-hand side. Inhaling, receiving love from the soul on your left-hand side. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Allowing this connection, this circle to grow, to expand, to multiply. Knowing that you are not alone. You are here together with each and every one of us. And each and every one of us is here together with you. We are one. You are connected, protected, and loved. So allow yourself to feel the power of this connection now, of soul family coming together to support you, to guide you home, to guide you to your highest timeline, knowing that you are exactly where you're meant to be at this time. So I want you to just take a moment to have gratitude for that. Take a moment to have gratitude for each and every soul that is taking part in this journey now, whether here on this live or attending in the future. Time does not exist. It is an illusion. We are all here now. You are here now. Choose. 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 And with that, we are ready to embark on this journey. In the center of the circle that we've created, a portal begins to open. This is a portal that will lead you to the dragon realm, where you will be able to connect directly with your dragon mom in a safe and sacred space. A safe and sacred space where you will be able to commune with her without interference, where you will be able to receive this blessing, this activation, this nurturing from her, and to integrate it safely. So you can start approaching this portal now, just feeling your dragon mom calling you, singing to you, inviting you in. You can hear her. You can hear them, the entire Dragon Mom Collective, sending you waves of love, waves of support, waves of clarity, waves of abundance, unconditional love, guidance. And you take one deliberate step after the next, allowing yourself to be led by her voice, by her frequency, toward this portal until you end up right in front of it. And you know that once you enter this portal, your life will never be the same again, in positive ways which you can't even fathom right now from your limited human perspective. Everything is about to change. Are you ready? If you are, you can say yes out loud or internally to confirm, knowing that your dragon mom will never do anything without your consent. And so as we prepare to enter this portal, to enter the dragon realm, you just feel relief washing over you. And you breathe into it, inhaling that unconditional divine love, that mother love that your soul has been craving, that nurturing your soul's been craving for so long. With every exhale you release anything that's not that, anything that may be preventing you from connecting with your dragon mom right now, just letting it go. You know that once you enter this portal, you will be with your dragon mom, and you will receive this activation that will change everything. So if you are ready to receive this activation, on the count of 3, you can enter the portal. 1, 2, and 3. Entering the portal now. you enter the dragon realm. You can take a moment to ground, knowing you are safe here. Immediately feeling welcomed by the energy of your dragon mom, even if you can't yet see her. She's been waiting for you. She's been expecting you. She's so looking forward to connecting with you. But first, you can just take a moment to ground yourself in this new location in which you found yourself. Noticing what you see, noticing what you hear, noticing what you smell. Noticing what you touch physically, what you can feel physically, tangibly. And most importantly, noticing how you feel emotionally, energetically here in the dragon realm, in this safe and sacred space with your dragon mom now. And as you get grounded in this frequency, your dragon mom, if she has not yet done so, reveals herself to you. You can take her in for a moment, greeting her, noticing what her energy feels like, what you feel like in the presence of her energy. And then she invites you to go flying with her. Maybe you are in dragon form yourself right now. You can fly alongside her. Or maybe you retain a human form and instead you fly on her back as a dragon rider. Trust your heart, your intuition, and what feels natural to do now. The semantics don't really matter. Your dragon mom says what's important is that you fly with her now. And in doing so, you can trust that this, more than any other method, will allow you to connect with her, to grow accustomed to her energy, to communicate with her. This is how she speaks to you. So if you're ready, you can take flight with your dragon mom now. You can go on a little adventure together. See where she leads you, where she guides you. And I'll give you a few moments in silence to experience this before we proceed. two of you start to land in a safe space. And immediately you know this is where she's going to present you with her gift for you. She's going to give you an activation. And you feel that energy growing, expanding as the two of you come in for a landing. And you land, you turn to look at her. She gives you a toothy grin, and you feel nothing but unconditional love, pride, playfulness there. And she sort of playfully teases you, letting you know she really wants to give you this gift. But unfortunately, there isn't space because there's something you're clinging on to. What is that thing? The first thing that comes to mind, to heart, that's the thing. She encourages you to trust that. Whatever that one thing is, know that it is time to let it go. So as you identify it, it leaves your heart space. It floats out in front of you. It takes tangible physical form, and you see it hovering before you, in between you and your dragon mom. And she shows you what it looks like. She shows you how it's been weighing you down. And she lets you know that if you're ready, the two of you can now transmute that if you would like. You can change it into a higher form. You can change it into your gift. So if you're ready, you can say aloud or inside, I'm ready. And then watch as your dragon mom breathes fire on this aspect of you that's been holding you back. And immediately it is transformed in these fires. The old facade melts away and it starts to take shape to become something different. You can take a moment to notice what it now becomes and to really take this in. And as you open yourself to receive this, you can say aloud or internally, I receive. And you can feel, you can see how this aspect of you, now changed, now transformed, is absorbed back into you. It returns to you. It integrates with your being, coming back into your heart space, changed, transformed, as a gift, as an activation. You can notice now how it feels different in your body, in your energy. And maybe your dragon mom tells you a little bit more now about what it means for you, how you can work with it. I'll give you a moment in silence to receive any information from her that you may be called to receive right now. And you can trust whatever comes through, whether you receive words or a feeling or pictures or just a sense of knowing. Know that there's no right or wrong way here. Just trusting the first thing that comes in. Trusting that this is how your dragon mom saw it was best to communicate. And allowing it. And once you've received that information, you can then look your dragon mom in the eyes, and from your heart to hers, thank her. Send her your love, your gratitude for this experience, knowing that even if it doesn't make sense now, even if you don't have the answers you are hoping for right now, you can trust that all is well, and it's all unfolding in perfect divine timing, and that it will make sense. Trust. 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 And you can say aloud now, to really anchor this in, to integrate this: I choose trust. And you can feel your dragon mom with you, amplifying with a roar, with resolution. And you can say it again: I choose trust. And then one final time, one final roar, make it so. I choose trust. And so it is. from this space, your dragon mom opens a portal back to the human realm. You may not want to leave just yet, but she reminds you that a part of you is always here. Part of you is always in the dragon realm. Part of you is always with her. And you can revisit this aspect of yourself anytime you wish. Anytime you feel you require support, nurturing, guidance, she is here for you. She loves you unconditionally. She supports you. So you can thank her, sending her your love, your gratitude. You can embrace her. You can embrace yourself. Just feeling into that love energy. And on the count of 1, you can enter the portal, coming back to your body in the human realm, fully integrated, fully activated, fully ready to hold higher frequencies of light than you've ever held before. Fully ready to reap the rewards, to receive the gifts that have been waiting for you to make space for them for a very long time. So on the count of 1, you will enter that portal and you will come back changed, empowered, ready. 3, 2, and 1. Entering the portal, coming fully back to the physical realm, to your human body here, now. Fully integrated, fully activated, fully ready for these higher frequencies of light for this next phase of your journey. You did it. You've earned this. Pat yourself on the back. Take a moment to come back to your body. You can take one more deep, stabilizing inhale. Letting out one more exhale. Stretching it out. Shaking it out. Choosing to come back now. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes and let us know in the comments how you are feeling after that experience. Smurf asks, is yours a blue dragon? No, I would say my dragon mom is purple mostly. Maybe some bluish energies there. Plaid Octopus says, yay. Claritza says, super good, thank you, you're welcome. Yeah, I'm feeling very refreshed, very supported, very loved. Thank you so much for leading us in this. That was super powerful, says Firebird Tarot. Glad to hear it, my friend, and you're welcome. Why do you say Dragon Mom in quotations on your video? Because it's very nuanced. Like what your Dragon Mom actually is for you is gonna depend from person to person. And someone says, when I thought of mine, Cyrax from House of the Dragon came up. That's so cool. Yeah, I'm curious, what did you guys experience? Let us know in the comments. Let's integrate for a little bit. We can vibe for maybe like 15 more minutes or so, and then I'll have to dip because I got to go to bed and integrate all these crazy energies of today. But yeah, that was super powerful. I felt it was really powerful. And I'm looking forward to seeing kind of what manifests in my life and in your lives as a result of that. It's 7:17 here. It's 1:17 here, and that's like magical twin flame number for me, so that's super cool. Possum says, thought mine was going to be purple, pink, or even blue, but she was white. Oh, that's very cool. If it's not what you expect, that can often be validation that it is like, something valid that you're receiving if it's not like what your ego expected it to be. Dark Wolf Walker, watch my black oil covered grief be transformed into a celestial gift. Mine breathes smoky blue fire. Awesome. She was gold with purple spines. I've seen her before, says Troy Lotus Flower. Excellent. Ben Gisu says, my third eye hurts. Sounds like, yeah, you're receiving some uploads, some downloads. So yeah, maybe that just needs some time to integrate. Plaid Octopus says, huge white celestial dragon. Sounds beautiful. I can see her. J-Girl says she came through as a purple/blue cartoon dragon, called me Butterfly. I cried one eye at a time. Sounds beautiful. Des says purple and like a dark gold. Her fire was, so strong. Yeah. Smurf says, spiral back into my heart chakra after reversing the spin of my heart. That's part 2 of 2. She's gone too, and she sent me back some heart chakra melting. It was like watching melted glass. That's so cool. I felt clipped, unable to fly. She gifted me celestial butterfly wings and double horns like hers. That's so interesting, Dark Wolf Walker, because my gift was also wings, and it's like more significant than I could imagine. At first I was like, oh, like wings, what are they gonna do? And what she told me is like, what they allow me to do is to kind of like rise above when I'm in like a dark situation, when I'm feeling heaviness and darkness and like I'm getting swept in by the drama or the emotions. I can use the wings to rise above into a higher perspective, to a higher vibration, apparently. We'll see how this works in practice. Daughter of Knowledge says, mine literally looks like Silverwing and her dark colors that shimmer. Sounds beautiful. KM Pets, my head feels like a lot of pressure. My ears are ringing. That's okay. Sit with it. It's upgrades. Like your system is getting hella upgrades. There might be some kind of integration happening right now. That's cool. Get some rest. Be kind to yourself. Let your body kind of chill. It was a powerful activation that we all got. And we'll probably be experiencing the effects of it for the next few days, maybe even week. Kristen said before we flew, she wrapped around me like a big hug. That sounds so sweet. My gift was eggs and a wooden harp, says Kimberkiss. Gabriel says Aria was a tad fiery. She was kind of red with yellow eyes. Sounds really badass. Cool. Yeah, super, super cool. I'm still like, woo, like I'm still a little bit in the dragon realm, like integrating this. It's really, really cool. That experience. So, yeah, anything else anyone wants to share or any questions or anything? Basically, I think we'll be wrapping up in the next 10 minutes, but I'm happy to answer a few more questions if people have them. And Anna says, this is a great upgrade. Really felt it. Thank you. Love the dragons. Mine was purple. Cool. Maybe we're dragon sisters. Mine was also purple. Mine would turn soft on her belly wherever she hugged me. Oh, that's so sweet. I can just feel the love from everyone's comments. Like, it's so unconditionally loving. I feel it's what we all really needed. J-Girl could smell the smoke. Not sure gift, but love. That's amazing. It's really cool that you could smell it. Love says, I accidentally stepped in a bucket of boiling water, only the top of my foot is burned. That's my gift. Yikes. Maybe it's a burning away of the old skin. That's kind of the hit I get for you, friend. Like, it's like a snake skin. You're shedding the old skin so that new skin can kind of take its place. We were 4 winged celestial dragon lions. Oh, that sounds so fucking cool. Yeah, hello, Abyss, me especially as a Leo, and it being late dragon year. I'm also Leo, faux show. Just came in off your video. I felt that. Glad to hear it, Anna. I am not my enemy. My inner self is safe to express himself, and I'm going to do great things. Hell yeah, friend. Own it. I expanded my golden egg bubble, and the only entities allowed inside were 4 to 5 golden dragon moms, says Smurf. That's really cool. Dark Wolf could feel a heavy chin on top of their head. Then Dragon Mom put a claw out and drew out the lightning you had. That sounds really cool. Yeah, really cool experiences. Thanks for sharing, guys. I always love to see this stuff. What else we got? Extraordinary Simplicity says mine was dark green with light green belly. She was big, also soft like a stuffy. Oh, it sounds so cute. Yeah, and for those of you that like don't know what the gift is yet, just give it some time. Trust me, that's how intention works sometimes. It's like we just planted the seeds. Sometimes like a seed, like a plant seed, it takes time to actually grow to see what that plant's going to become. So you may need to kind of just chill for the next couple of weeks, but trust that your gift, whatever it is growing now. It's manifesting into the physical now. And within the next few weeks, it should make sense. This vision should make sense. I'd encourage people to kind of journal now, if you have time right now or as soon as you can, to journal about everything you remember from that experience. It's going to help you to integrate it. It's something you can then reflect back on and maybe make more sense of down the line. Is it possible to have 2 dragon moms? Totally. Anything's possible. 6OP says, I heard Mary Magdalene has dragon energy. I wouldn't be surprised. I really resonate with her. Is it possible for a dragon to present themselves as both masculine and feminine? It is 1000% possible, Troy Lotus Feather. I think it's really interesting you bring that up because I was just thinking about this when I made that angel dragon video the other day. Yeah, something that's cool about dragons is I would say more than like any other type of spiritual being, they tend to have like equal masculine, feminine energies, and they tend to be very like gender fluid in that sense. And yeah, they're very fluid. They can switch between the two quite easily, which is somewhat unique to dragons because other spiritual beings aren't as likely to do this as dragons. Like, for example, we recently just worked with mermaids in my private community. Mermaids, mer people energy, it tends to be very feminine, even when it is like a male mer person. It's just a very like feminine energy. Same with like fairy energy, very feminine. Like gnome energy, very masculine. Angelic energy can be more so masculine. They also have like a good balance of masculine and feminine, but I would say more so masculine energy. But dragons, it's a pretty even split. And the same dragon can hold, that masculine and feminine energy dominantly at any given time, depending on what they feel like. But yeah, I find this stuff to be super interesting. AAA said she told me that I know what my gifts are and not to worry, it will manifest. Yeah, that sounds excellent. All my nerves are running rapid right now. Lightning, celestial, flight. I'm definitely writing this. Dark Wolf Walker says, glad to hear it. Yeah, would definitely recommend it. Magna Dramon and Seraphimon, Digimon, male/female. Interesting. I don't remember those ones. I was like a super Digimon nerd, but I don't remember those particular ones. Cool. So Dark Wolf Walker says there's an actual storm that went through phases above me at the same time. That's badass. Maybe some storm dragons are at work there. Maybe your mom, your dragon mom, is a storm dragon. And then Alexa's like, everything feels so weird and different right now. Like, it's crazy. I told you guys it wouldn't be the same when you entered the portal. Did I not tell you that? Yeah, it's like you just entered basically like a different reality, like a different timeline by doing this work. Wow, I have some conversations with mermaids for a few weeks. That's excellent. Yeah, mermaid energy is very strong right now too, I would say. Yeah, Dark Wolf Walker. That's super cool. Yeah, your obsession with stormwater is validated. Watching the lightning, yeah. And yourself coming out. Cool. All right. Well, I'm going to be dipping in a few minutes. Any other questions? Any comments? Anything anyone wants to say before we dip for the day or night? In my case, it's quite late. Shelly, thanks for joining us. And you're welcome, Dark Wolf Walker. My pleasure to serve the collective. And I would say on that note, yeah, during a heavy period, I think it's more necessary, you know, when we're dealing with these like personal trials, these dragon trials, these personal traumas and collective traumas, it's that much more necessary to like do this sort of work during that time to transmute those energies, yeah? Smurf says Patamon and Gatamon's ultimate evolutions, I think. Oh, that would make sense, yeah. That's cool. Yeah, they're like angelic a bit. Troy was surprised at initial increase in heart rate when I first went through the portal. Yeah, it's cool, right? It's cool. Thank you for the channel, Hannah. Much love. Thank you. You're welcome. Possum, thank you. Yeah, so crochet tutorials, you did miss the activation, unfortunately. Here's the good thing, though, and this is important to mention, I guess, before I dip. So this recording, I'm going to put on my YouTube. So you should be able to activate it. If you enjoyed this, you can rewatch it as much as you want and use it to connect with your dragon mom. If you happen to miss the activation or like any part of it, you can catch that. So if you're not already following me on YouTube, recommend doing that. My channel is Own Your Powers, and I will put this up there once it's processed, probably within the next day or so. So yeah, looking forward to having that there, and thank you. Thank you, Z, for the roses. I appreciate it. So interesting. I actually have like a real rose like right here randomly. I've been sniffing it all day, and it's so like, I don't know, so nice, so nice. I feel like I can smell. Thank you, Gabriel, for the roses. Yeah, I feel like I can smell the roses. I appreciate it. This video recording will help so many people in the years to come. I feel like it will too. I feel like this is one of those things that like, it's like timeless. It's basically going to kind of like reach people many years down the line. People will be discovering this and connecting with their dragon moms, and that's really awesome. Dark Wolf Walker will never forget today. Excellent. Crochet, thanks for subscribing. Glad to hear. Yeah, this left such an impression on people. It seems like, yeah, people had really big experiences. Timeless is the term. The only reason I was able to connect to them. Yeah, exactly. Okay. Anything else? I don't know. I feel like there's like one more thing to say or some question to answer. I don't feel like I'm like allowed to get off quite yet. So I'll just wait for another minute or a couple minutes. We'll see how this wraps up, how this resolves. Go to bed, dude. LOL. I will. They'll let me in a second. But yeah, I don't know. Is there any question or something? Does someone have something? It seems like there is something out there. Make moon water. Yeah, says Daughter of Knowledge. That's a good recommendation. Yeah, it's a full super moon. I'm going to do that. Thanks for that reminder. Oh my God, we had to put our crystals out. Totally. Yeah, Kisara, nice to see you. Yes. Use the dragon and full moon energy. Yeah, 1000%. Charge that water. Charge those crystals. Is it normal that she told me she is me? It's normal for you, friend. Whatever you experience, that's perfect for you. So yeah, like your dragon mom is probably an aspect of yourself. And that's totally possible. Totally possible. I have like an Atlantean past life that's kind of like a mom to me too. It's really weird. I have like a past life from the 1800s that's like a dad to me. You get to be your own like mom and dad many times. It's really weird. It's really trippy when you get multi-dimensional and you start connecting with these other past and parallel lives, your starseed aspects, your dragon soul aspects. Really cool stuff. Seen a lot of dragon energy within the Buddhist community, says 6op. Interesting. Very, very, very interesting. So Nokmok says, I was about to leave a situation, but they told me to build fierce boundaries and love ferociously. That sounds so draconic in the best way. Sounds so powerful. And you're also an Atlantean. That's probably why your channel is drawn to me. Yeah, I would say probably like most people that resonate with me have Atlantis vibes and like have had a life or many lives in Atlantis. And I think that's a big full circle like moment we're all experiencing is like we probably played a part in Atlantis's fall. And so now it's coming back around and we're helping, with the ascension of humanity, we're bringing it up again. The energy's up. And on that note, fun fact, like there were dragons in Atlantis and there were dragons in Lemuria. They actually existed on the planet at that time, like in a more solid, tangible, physical form. And we have the possibility, the potential to experience that again, to bring that back. Cool. I think that's a good point to leave it. Yeah. Dragons were noble defenders in our realm long ago. Yeah. Cool, Mariana. Glad you resonated with my alchemist video. Y'all are alchemists. Y'all are dragon souls. Y'all are chosen ones. Starseeds. Y'all are so fucking powerful. Keep on keeping, my friends. Thank you so much for joining us today, for vibing, for saying yes to yourself and yes to your dragon mom in this way. I'm sure you're not going to regret it. I look forward to seeing how things pan out for you. You can always comment on my videos and let me know how it goes, or join us in my private community, the House of the Spirit Dragon, if you want kind of more intimate access with me in that particular community. We'd be happy to have you there. We're actually going to do a ritual with the Storm Dragons this Thursday as of recording this live. So that's going to be super exciting. Plenty of dragon magic to be had this week. Either way, my friends, I hope you were able to take something really transformative and powerful and healing away from this experience. I am sending you so much love on your journey. Stay powerful. Until we next meet again.